Darktide is doomed, boys. It's doomed. This patch is an ill omen, let me tell you. So we are just going to quickly give this a gloss over because let's be honest, there's practically fuck all in it. But we're still going to give it a shot. But I got to admit, I am losing my love for this game. But yeah, we got the cosmetics and they are mid at best. The first two tiers of nearly all of them is just a recolored prison garb, which I guarantee you the extra bits they stole from another skin that they've already made and just sort of fucking slapped them on there and went, there you go, boys, new shinies, go chase. They look horrible and I'm not a huge fan of them. I like the idea of having new skins in the game, don't get me wrong, I'm not hashing on that, but like the actual cosmetics themselves are just lazy and ugly. The penances you have to do to unlock them, those are fine, right? You get them just basically through playing the game. You don't really have to do anything particular, so they're just like a time investment thing. Now, speaking of penances, they did rebalance some of the older ones. Now, they've made basically all of the hard ones way easier, which by itself, okay, I'm fine with. I don't care about that, but I wish there was some distinction between the, you know, the cosmetics or the penance that I completed when it was really hard and the one that is, you know, available now, which is just basically a participation medal situation where they're super easy to get. However, what I would consider as more of a problem is that they've made some of the, you know, slightly AIDS ones, which were a big problem in like the first week or two of the game. They've made them only obtainable in private games. Now, I don't know if Fat Shark are aware, but their game is fucking dead. And their social features are so balked, they haven't worked since launch. It's impossible, literally impossible, to get a 4-stack to get these achievements done. So they might as well just fucking taken them out of the game because that would have just been a more clear sort of, you know, a more clear indication of what they've actually done. People will basically no longer be able to get these. They should have just changed them or something, right? Yeah, the problem is so far gone. They should probably just have fucked it and just changed them. That's what they should have done. Now, moving on to the balance tweaks, which on paper look good. You can tell I'm heated for this video, boys. I am heated. Don't forget to share your opinions as well. But I am heated. The balance tweaks on paper look fantastic, right? You thought, okay, you know, they're going to redistribute the elites, more melees, less range. You think, okay, you know, in the past, people complained about there being too many gunners. Maybe not so much now, but, you know, this could be a good change, maybe. No, it's not a good change. There are far too many melee elites now. You get used to fighting fucking hordes of ragers because there'll be like 20 of them running out of a hallway now trying to smash your shit into the pavement, or there'll be like 20 molars in the middle of a horde that you can't actually get to and attack because of the mass around them of zombies, and then they'll just come in and flatten your shit like a pancake. So I've not been a huge fan of this change. I've played maybe like 10 to 15 damnations since the patch, and it's just felt a lot less fun. Monstrosities, well, not all of them. Beasts of Nurgle, Plague Ogre have had like the damage multipliers to where you hit them increased across the board. You're going to hit these a lot harder, and they've had their health buffed in like Damnation to try and make them a little less squishy. But I will tell you now, you can fucking delete these. Absolutely delete these things off the map now. An unnecessary change. They weren't that problematic before. It's not like people, oh no, Plague Ogre, I'm never gonna, like, it wasn't a problem. Now they're just they're just paper tigers. You can just walk straight through the fucking things. And it really doesn't matter. For weapon blessings, it's basically what we anticipated. There's a tier 3 power cycler, which will be easier to get, but only applies 1 extra hit. Tier 4 does 2 extra hits. Cool, okay, whatever, but it's kind of like solving a symptom, not the problem. Then Bloodletter, which by the way is fucking useless. I'm swearing a lot, sorry, but I'm just angry at this patch. Bloodletter is a useless blessing. Having it buffed, which you can see on screen, does not make it not useless, because the only time you're using an empowered attack on a chain weapon is for that one-hit kill potential it provides. So putting on 14 stacks of bleed really doesn't matter at all, and as all of you know, bleed stacks cap at 16, so why is it not, you know, why are these not divisible by 16? Doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, whatever, these changes are meh. Now we're gonna rant about some changes to the class feats, and it feels like Fat Shark just missed the feedback on this, and it's not that the values are the issue, it's that fundamentally, functionally, these are just shit to use, and that's why people don't use them. Now, some of these are okay changes, okay? I won't go through all of them, because, you know, this will be a 45-minute video, but there are some good changes in here. One is the bigger they are is being buffed quite heavily, so you can use that with like a plasma gun to really decimate Ogrins and monstrosities. But for the most part, if you take like Deadshot, the reason people don't use it is because not having stamina is dumb and gets you killed all the time. So you need to figure out a way to make that an actually usable feat, while maybe trying to keep the intention of what you wanted it to be still there. But yeah, draining stamina is just a horrible, horrible idea, and people are pretty much never ever going to opt for it. And this goes across the board, that, you know, they're just changing up the value a little bit on some of them, which is great if it's something we already use, but if it's something that we don't, you can make it 4 times more powerful and we probably still won't be using it. And then, of course, there is a bunch of bug fixes. Now, a lot of these are great. You know, they are good bug fixes. We should expect bugs to be fixed. Fantastic, but they introduce so many additional bugs with each patch. It's kind of like a, you know, a lottery on, you know, whether or not you're going to come out ahead or behind. Of course, like everyone's probably noticing with the most current patch, your frame rate is in the fucking toilet for the first 3 to 4 games that you start playing. Now, admittedly, this will go away because it's a shader compiling issue. I think that a lot of people are sort of sussed that one out, and it will go away and it's fine, but coming back into a new patch for the game to run like hot garbage is a really, really bad experience. Then there is the Morning Star being lit up like the surface of the sun, which is so funny because in the patch notes it says that they've changed it so that the Morning Star isn't so bright. It's hilarious. It's like the opposite, but you know, there's that. There's also the topless bug as well, which, by the way, do not take that out of the game. I absolutely love the idea of like being able to like unequip certain cosmetics so you can just run around topless, or even like not have your pants on. That'd be funny as hell. But you know, it's Fat Shark. They'll fix that, but they won't fix other problems. But man, that was a rant. That's just a rant, man. I'd love to hear what you guys think, but I am tired, man. I do not know how to like keep like the excitement levels up on this game anymore. I really did want it to be something special, and I've had a hell of a time building this community on my YouTube around Darktide, but honestly, I mean, it's got to be time to like start looking to move on, no? Luckily, you know, we got Wayfinder coming out, something I'm massively passionate about. Diablo 4, of course, I'm going to continue making guides. And of course, you know, I'm going to keep covering Darktide when I can because I enjoy talking about it. I do still play it pretty regularly, but god damn, what are they doing? What are they doing? Like, let's just hope the end of May patch is somehow like the best fucking patch any game has ever had. Anyways, you know what it is. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share your thoughts. Check out all of me socials down in the description thingy below. We set up a Discord recently, so get in there if you ever want to like jump in, play the game, and just discuss, you know, about Darktide. I'm always in there. I'm always chatting myself, so check that out. But yeah, until the next one, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.